Good morning. Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Dean Jones. I'm here to show you another little towable that we got. It's a little trade-in we just got in. Nice little RPod. Stock number 5U220996. Again, my name is Dean Jones, and we're just going to get right out to it. So we'll start right here on the corner. This is a 180, an RP 180, 20-foot long trailer, 8 foot wide, 9 foot 7 inches tall. Those are kind of the dimensions. This one's equipped with a little outdoor kitchen. Got a nice little spray port. Plug this guy in, fill up your sink. It also has a little propane stub out, so you can actually hook up this guy in here, and then you have a nice little cooktop here. And it just folds up nice and tight. Just tucks away real nice in there. You lock it up. I got a nice little campsite cooktop there. Lockable. Does have magnet catches for your doors, which is nice. Tinted windows. Keep it nice and cool in there. And this is a little TV hanger here if you wanted to hang a TV. Nice, again, a spray port. You do have outdoor speakers. This one, we didn't get it with the awning. So there's two ways to go about that. We can put an awning on it, change the price a little bit, or you can buy it as is. Does have a little leech latch right here for if you want to tie up a dog. Once the awning's out, keep them in the shade. A lot of them like to hang out under here. I will point out, powder coated frame. You do have your tank exposed. This is not an all-weather unit. It doesn't have an enclosed underbelly for any reason. So it's kind of a summer, fall, spring unit. This is where you would put your sewer hose for your tanks. You do have manual leveling jacks. So how this would work is you'd come in, you'd get your wheels level with blocks or something if you're on a little bit of an incline. You would use this nice power jack to come up or down, and then you would just drop those down. Most people use a cordless drill, make it quick, and stabilize this guy, open your awning if you decide to get one, and you're ready to go. Again, this one's kind of that retro, it's called a canned ham camper retro throwback. That's what the R, I'm sure it's for, is retro. Real nice and aerodynamic, real easy to pull, real light. This one weighs 2,931 pounds dry. So it has an 882 pound payload capacity. So the whole thing underneath it's just right at 3,800 pounds, which you loaded. So a lot of little sport utilities, little trucks with V6s, handle this thing all day long. So it's a nice camper, and you'll see there's a lot going on inside, but it's just a nice little package that you can pull with you don't have to get a heavy duty truck or even a half ton to pull it. So that's kind of what we like about that. Again, power tongue jack, up and down, easy to mount. You do have a 20-pound bottle. This looks a little bigger, but you can get a shot in there. It's a 20-pound bottle, which I kind of like better, because if you run out of propane in a camp trip, you can run down to any gas station closer to where you're camping and just swap that out. We do have 2 Duracell batteries on this guy. So whoever bought this originally opted for an extra battery, which means you're just going to run twice as long on your power in there on the 12-volt system. That's not a cheap upgrade, but it's there. Those batteries look pretty healthy. They're working out real good. Coming around this side, you do have a 6-gallon water heater. That's a pretty big system for this guy. Nice and clean, everything's good in there. Pretty standard, RV type of water heater. This would be where you would fill up your tank. And then if you wanted to use, a white RV hose and hook up to someone's city water, you just plug it in right here, and it just runs off the city water pressure. You have a 20,000 BTU furnace, which is probably overkill on this guy. It'll probably warm this thing up, no problem. Again, it does not have an enclosed insulated underbelly, so that may be why they did that. That's quite a big furnace for this guy. You do have a kitchen slide. This is kind of a kitchen slide. Not a real deep slide, but it does open it up nice in there, and we'll see this in a minute. This is to access your propane and electric fridge in there. So if you had any maintenance on that, you'd do it through these panels here. What makes it a hood edition, this is called a Hood River edition. I believe this is the 10th anniversary for whatever that's worth. And what that is, it's kind of like the Jayco Baja system, and they give you a bigger stance, bigger wheel, spacers on the axle, so you get this thing up off the ground so you can get it in places a standard RPod wouldn't go. It does have a 15-inch aggressive aluminum tire and wheel on it. Quite a bit of clearance, as you can see there. I will point out, these are your low point drains. In an event you get into a cold spell, your tanks are exposed, you just want to drain them so nothing busts, you just undo these, all the water drains out of the unit. So that's kind of what those are for. This one is equipped with an outdoor shower, as well as that spray port on the front. Hot and cold over here. Nice little door there. Just come over here, this is your waste gate. So you got a black tank for black, and then your gray tank, your gray handles for your gray tank. That's your kitchen water, your shower water. Your tanks on this, you have 36 gallons of fresh water on this unit, which is quite decent for a little guy. A 30-gallon gray tank and a 30-gallon black tank. So overkill on the black and gray tanks, which is nice for such a small unit, but and then the 36-gallon fresh is definitely decent. You do also have a black tank flush. So once you would open that up and put it in a dump station, you can put a hose up once it's open and draining, hook this up, and that's going to spray out the inside of your black tank, get your solids out. So we don't usually see tank flushes on little trailers like this, so that's kind of a nice addition for this little guy. Forest River kind of did it right on that particular deal. You do have a 30 amp connection here. We got it plugged in, and again, you have 4 corners of those manual deals. Then again, if you have a little cordless unit, you can zip those down. It doesn't take all day, but you do have a crank. I'll show you in a minute. This one's got, looked up top there, it's got a 13,500 BTU AC. It's got it's also got a solar panel up there. It's a little probably 80 watt flex panel up there, so it's been upgraded that way as well. Keep those 2 batteries real nice and charged in the sunlight. LED lights in the back. Nice contour, kind of canned ham design. And it's got a little tiny trailer hitch, not really meant to pull anything, but they did put a nice little spare on there, so that's a nice little addition. If you ever were to get a blowout on the tire, you can just change it out and keep it rolling, and it wouldn't get into your vacation time too much. You got a little storage here again. You got these little magnet catches. Here's your crank for your guy here, and you got a lug wrench for your. Oh no, that's for the awning, which we don't have anymore. Got some wheel chocks in here, and I believe the second step is part of that hood wrap package. Normally it'd be a 1-step deal, but this has got a double step, real nice. And let's go in and check it out. It's really a neat little unit, nice floor plan. There's a few floor plans of these I've seen, but this is kind of a nice one. Start up here. Got an RV Queen bed up here, so nice, sleeping area, cross ventilated windows, LED push button lights. This is that 13.5 AC that we were talking about. You also have a TV in this guy, and it can articulate to the bed or to the nice booth here. This guy here, it just kind of drops down. Let's see if I can do this here. I think there's a latch here somewhere. Anyways, it just kind of folds down. Let me see if I can know where the let go is on that, but it just folds down. It gets level with these guys. You drop your cushions, and you've got another little sleeping area. So it actually technically sleeps 3. You do have inside-out speakers over here. Real easy to use. Instead of looking for like a setting here, you go in, both, or out. It's really nice. Got a nice little Furion stereo on it. You can hear it. It's pretty inside or out. It's on the outside right now, but that's both. So that's that. You do have some storage underneath your booth and underneath your bed, as you can see. And storage is everything when you're looking at micro campers. Nice little drawer here. I don't know if you can catch a look at this. It's got a little GFCI cord right there if you wanted to plug in a little phone charger. And of course, in your kitchen slide, got a little bit going on. You've got a nice little microwave. I don't think it's been used much, but you can actually do some baking and stuff in there. It's also a convection microwave, so it's not just heating stuff up. You can cook a casserole or something like that in there. Nice little refrigerator. Not the biggest one, probably a 4 cube, but again, it's a micro camper. A little bit of storage down here, nice little net, kind of using all the space they can. It's also equipped with the nice little 2-burner Suburban propane oven. Nice big countertop, nice little, it's kind of a nautical undermount sink, with a nice stainless steel faucet. We've also got a little bit of overhead storage. Now notice that you open these drawers, these things will hold up for you. All your manuals and stuff are right there. We kept that together. On this side, we've got more storage up top. Hidden hinges. I like the woodwork color too. You got a nice little kind of, I don't know, call this a coat closet. You can pop these down, use these for hanging goods. We've got a couple of drawers. Not too deep, but not too bad. You've got your fire extinguisher right here at the bottom. And if you can get a shot up here, I'll show you. There is, when you have your awning on, it powers up to this button here. Your slide room comes in and out. Your LED awning light, if you have one, your porch light, your interior lights on off. And this is your solar controller for that panel up there. So the batteries are at 90%, we're running the fan. Pretty nice little system, real easy to use. Now the best part about this is it actually has a bathroom. A lot of RPods, they have what they call a wet bath, which by definition is it's basically a shower and a toilet in the same kind of encapsulated plastic area. You're kind of doubling both those spaces. This one actually has the rear bath. Nice little vanity. I don't know if you can catch a shot of that little mirror. It is kind of on the down slope of the teardrop, so it's a little bit, I'm a little tall for this area here, but the shower is nice and tall. I'm 6'1", and I can get in there without really having to hunch over and get a shower in if I want. Over here is pretty neat. They have actually netted another little cubby here, so you can use that as storage. It's like the old owner put a nice little catch-all here for shampoos and such. You do have another little storage there, and a nice little foot flush toilet. And again, you've got a little more storage there. So Forest River's done a really good job of just trying to maximize all the cubbies and stuff and give you some good stuff there. Let me get my clipboard and I'll go over the specs one more time with you. So again, not a huge unit, so it's kind of a quick video. We appreciate you checking in today. There are links at the bottom of this video to see it on our website. Again, my name is Dean Jones, and this is a Forest River RPod 2020 Hood River Edition 180 RP 180. It's 20 feet long. It's 8 foot wide. The outside height is 9'7". Inside here, at the height here, in the middle, because remember you do have the ends here coming down. It's 6'6" right here. So kind of a nice height inside. That's what they call it. Dry weight, again, real important on these little guys to check. If you're going to tow it with a Jeep or SUV, you want to make sure you call your dealership and ask them what your car will tow. Or you can call us here, we can tell you too. But this is 2,931 pounds dry, which usually you probably wouldn't pull it completely dry. You might have a little water in it, some stuff in here. But your payload is 882 pounds, so you can actually get close to 900 pounds of cargo in here, which is a little more than you probably ever need. So your GVWR is 3813. It's got a hitch weight of 332 pounds. Fresh gallon, again, is 36 gallons. Gray water is 30, and your black is 30. It should come equipped with a 10-foot awning, so it can handle that. If you decide you want to upgrade it, put an awning back on this guy. 13.5 BTU AC, 20,000 BTU furnace, which is absolutely monster for this little guy, and a 6-gallon water heater. So the stock number again is 5U220996. My name is Dean Jones. If you have any questions about this or any other unit, you can call me. My cell number is the best way to get a hold of me at 720-347-7063, or you can simply email me at dean.jones@transwest.com. It's been fun showing you this little guy, and we'll see you next time.